Good afternoon, everybody. It's Chris Robinson, Robbins Ag Marketing with today's post-close grain and livestock comments. Well, is this a bounce or a turn? D-Scorn managed to hit 444, which is about 19 cents off the bottom. The bottom was actually posted Tuesday night before the report day, so we'll see. D-Scorn finished up the day at 442 and a quarter, up 6 and a quarter cent. Novi Beans traded as high as 11.61 overnight, settled at 11.49 and a quarter, up 5.5 cents. Still a good recovery. September wheat, Chicago, back up above at $6, settled up to 10 and 3/4 cent. Kansas City wheat finished up 9 and 3/4 cent at 6.35. Minneapolis back, excuse me, at 6.18, up 12 on the day. A green day, right? So we'll see. We do have tomorrow is our last day of trade before the holiday weekend. If you're not getting my letter, I went through all this today. I'm just kind of doing a recap real quick. So net change is positive. You know, am I going to sit here and say the lows are in? I have no idea. I hope so. Our strategy was to roll down all deep in the money puts, take money off the table, did not lift our puts. We also made sure that we had call options on for anything that we sold earlier in the year. Our average cash sales, if you're following my plan, we are at 30% sold at 488 in D-Scorn, 35% sold at 1147 in November beans. And our best hedges for corn were 480 to 470. We had those hedged up in lieu of sales when we traded to $5. We actually had a high of 506. Our best hedges for soybeans were around 1170, 1180. That's when we pointed out, briefly went above $12 there. So those were the hedges we had. The cash sales we had, again, 488 average on corn, 1147 on the beans. And why does that matter? Well, at the end of the day, that's what a marketing service does, right? They're supposed to give you advice and then stand by it. So whenever I send out a recommendation, it's locked in your mailbox forever. I'm not going to go back and it's not going to magically disappear if I don't like it. In the cattle, I did send out a hedge recommendation today for if you've got cattle, feeder cattle, for a couple ideas to do either August or November. Market might be getting overdone here, a little stale up here. So I'm not predicting a correction, but I want to make sure that we have protection on in case it comes. There's a difference. That's the difference between, really, at the end of the day, between hedging and running a hedge fund and saying, okay, I'm going to be a commodity trading advisor, and you're going to give me $1 and I'm going to give you back $1 million. About growing a grain program or a marketing program is about defending your risk. Your risk is that you're always bet long, and we look for opportunities to make good cash sales or good hedges. That's really what it comes down to. Now, if you're an end user, your risk is, corn goes from 420 back to, or from 440 back to, 510, or goes higher than that. Or if you use a lot of beans, nobody wants to be buying $14 beans if you can buy them for $11.50 today. So the hedge for that is a call option. So that's what this program is built around. If you're looking for help, please give me a call, 312-638-8868. We are halfway through the year. If I could tell you where the highs and lows were, I wouldn't tell you to hedge, right? We would just sit back and go sit on the beach and wait till our orders got filled. Since we don't know where we're going, we want to manage our risk. And in a nutshell, that's all we're trying to do. Pretty good action in crude oil. Crude oil traded below $68 today. Are we going to go back down to 55 where we were at Christmas time? I don't know, but we've pretty much come all the way back to the start of the Iran war, this $67, $68 level. So everything that went up, we've come back down to it. We are basically at almost 5-month lows in the crude oil. I call it 4.5 month lows. But bottom line is we're back to where we were in February for crude oil. All right, guys, have a good rest of the day. This is Chris. I am going to be traveling to Des Moines tonight. I'll be doing market to market tomorrow. We'll be taping that, and looking forward to seeing you in Des Moines if you're going to be there. Have a good night.